Hello and welcome on the second part of the video that shows the World of Warcraft Shadowlands introduction. Now, on the first video I forgot to mention that this series, let's call it series, leads up to the achievement Into the Maw. Now, title does mention it, but it's always good to mention it. So yeah, this leads up to this achievement. In the previous video we went into the Maw through a rift that was created using the Shattered Helm of Domination. In there through entering the rift, we went into the Maw. We met up with Darian, who was already there. He leapt into the Maw ahead of us, I guess. So we ran into Jaina and Thrall. We helped them gather their strength. We went, we ran away from the jailer's forces. We went to Forlorn Respite, which is this cave that we're in right now. In there we plotted, let's call it plotted, a way to escape the Maw. To do so, we were going to ask the denizens of this realm if there was a way out. In the end, we ran into a giant amalgamation of souls, and it told us about a stone, an obelisk, through which we could potentially leave the Maw, but it's been dormant for a long time. Now, during the interrogation, which was led by Darian, we went and freed Anduin Wrynn, who was shackled by Sylvanas and her forces, being interrogated by Sylvanas and her forces, and then we teleported back to this cave. So now we are going to continue the quest and search for this obelisk as a way to leave the Maw.
The time for dreaming is over.
By and down the river. Our next step is clear. We must travel to Zoval's Cauldron, a frightful place I've heard spoken of in fanatical whispers. It's a forge of sorts that lies across the River of Souls. I have only been there a handful of times, but I have seen Bane held captive by the soldiers there. If fortune favors us, he'll still be nearby. Once he's safe, we can see about finding this waystone the Shade spoke of. Cross the bridge over Gorgoa, the River of Souls.
A single spark can set the world.
Right. Let's go then.
You're troubled, Thrall. What is it?
Still no sign of Tyrande. We cannot leave her alone in this nightmare.
Agreed. But we have no idea how to find her. We will do our best, but this waystone may be our only means of escape. If there's a way out of the Maw, then there has to be a way back in. We will return for her.
Okay, we're nearing the bridge over Gorgoa, the River of Souls.
I hear something stirring.
Your wretched souls will feed the coming darkness!
Wretched? I heard you were soundly beaten by a force of wretched champions, witch.
You will pay for that insult! The skies of your world will be darkened by the wings of my Mawsworn!
For Azeroth!
Drown! Drown among the souls of the damned!
What is this madness?
This sound! It's unbearable!
Keep moving!
Look! On the precipice above! Is that?
The jailer. He has Bane.
Okay, it doesn't look too good.
What would you ask the Daughter of the Sea?
The jailer has Bane. This is worse than we feared.
Pitiful mortal. I find your spirit unworthy. Bane! No!
His wounds are mended, but his spirit remains weakened. I've never seen anything like it.
I believe I have. In a place very far from here.
Okay, so huge drop and still he's alive. Okay, makes sense.
Dromcar.
I will be glad for the day when this place is behind us. Wounds beyond flesh. Even as Bane's flesh mends, his spirit draws closer to death. I have seen dark magic like this before, among the Shadowmoon clan. The jailer's minions must have inflicted a similar malady upon Bane. The only cure for the Shadowmoon's curse was to find the object that they used to poison the spirit and shatter it. The sorcerers of this realm wield ornamental daggers. That might be what we're looking for. We must find the one that they used on Bane. Quickly. Okay, I was thinking the one being the sorcerer, but obviously they mean the dagger. Collect a wither blade from a Mawthorn soul render in Detritus.
Let honor guide your path.
A good axe. I was a damned fool for throwing my axe at that sea hag. We can't afford to lose focus. The battle ahead won't be easy. I'll need another weapon to help us fight to the Waystone. Looks like these soldiers have plenty of armaments. Let's keep an eye out for the one I can use. Find a suitable weapon for Thrall amongst the Mawthorn armaments in Detritus.
For Azeroth.
Okay then. Let's get going then. Perfect blink.
A crossbow? I prefer to strike my enemies face to face. I suppose it's got heft to it. Let's see what else we can find, though.
Is he really going to use a crossbow to pummel them rather than shoot them?
I've never been one for staves, but at least it won't break in a melee. Let's keep looking. A serviceable weapon, though I've never understood why the Alliance seems so fixated with swords. Too much blade, not enough haft.
Okay, so we're killing these soul renders to find the blade that was used to curse Bane's spirit. Okay, next weapon.
Too long a handle. Better than nothing, I suppose. Let's take one more look.
That's a polearm. Still, he's not satisfied. Okay, last chance.
At last, a proper warrior's weapon. If the jailer comes, he will taste my steel.
Okay. Guy's jailer's like 6 times the size of Thrall. Apparently a soul render respawned right next to us. Start on him then. And there we go, with her blade.
The dagger. Bane's blood still stains its blade.
Let's skip the others. Okay, safe return. Okay. There we go. So a new blade for Thrall.
Loktar.
A new axe for Thrall. This lacks the balance and craftsmanship of a good Frostwolf axe, but it will have to do. Let's get moving. I can only hope Bane's curse was inflicted by one of the sorcerers here. The edge is stained with the blood of the High Chieftain. We are fortunate to find the sorcerer who poisoned Bane's spirit. I will need your help breaking its link to the High Chieftain. Draw out the darkness. Now that we have the dagger, it will take the combined will of all of us to sever the weapon's link to the High Chieftain. Jaina, Anduin and I must do our part to keep Bane's spirit grounded, so it will be up to you to deal with whatever force is unleashed when the blade is broken. Are you up to the task? Draw out and defeat the withering presence in detritus, a manifestation of dark magic poisoning Bane's soul.
Together, we are strong.
Okay, let's place the blade.
When I break the blade, be prepared for whatever comes.
Righty then. This is what
curse
comes.
is tearing his soul apart. You must defeat it quickly.
Hold on, Bane! Do not let the jailer take you!
I think he's coming to. Bane, can you hear me?
Anduin? I thought my end had come. How may It I almost aid? did, were it not for this champion. Then you have my eternal gratitude, hero. The Torrent stand proud.
Were it not for your efforts, I am certain my body and soul would be trapped in this forsaken place for eternity. I owe you my life, and I will fight to the last breath to repay this debt.
I wish we had more
those who
time for you to
came
recover,
before
but we
us.
need to move.
Understood. Lead the way.
A long road lies before us.
The path to salvation. We must move quickly if we wish to find the Waystone. The soul mentioned it overlooks the cauldron, which would put it somewhere upon the ridge on the other side. Unfortunately, this area is swarming with enemy forces. We'd best avoid engaging, lest we draw the jailer's attention. I can shield us from sight, but we all have to stay together. Lead your allies past Zoval's cauldron.
Control your power.
We
Or
seek a
it
waystone
will control
located
you.
beyond the cauldron. Have you seen it? I spotted an obelisk of ancient stone upon the high ridge. It did not seem important. The jailer's forces pay it little heed. What do you think it is?
Our way out of here. We hope.
Alrighty then.
The way forward will not be easy.
Zoval's cauldron is heavily fortified with the jailer's forces. We'd be wise to pass by undetected. Give the word and I will shield us from their sight. I am ready.
Be careful who you trust.
The jailer's forces seem endless. There is no way we can fight through them all. Jaina, can you hide us from their sight?
My spell will get us past most of his guards, but there will likely be some who can see through it. Stay close. We can't afford to draw their attention. Careful. These eyes can see through my spell.
The size of the Jailer's army rivals that of the Legion, and it's growing larger.
So many souls pouring into the maw. The dead of Azeroth, Draenor, worlds beyond our imagination. All damned to
Hold
this
here.
place.
To be forged into weapons for the Jailer. Despite all Sylvanas has done, I never thought she'd be part of something like this.
Almost there.
Look, on the platform ahead. That must be the Waystone. We need to reach it before the Jailer takes notice.
What's this? Oh, okay. Waystone is
Waystone is said
reacting.
to be dormant, yet it seems to be reacting to our presence. I can't find a way to activate it.
I don't think the stone is responding to us. I think it's responding to this champion.
Ready for turn in? Oh, there they are. That was weird.
A just cause is always worth fighting for.
We made it. If we can activate this Waystone, we might be able to escape this place. Stand as one. Anduin examines the obelisk intently. I've never seen markings like these before. I've studied Titan artifacts, but this appears to be made by a different hand. It doesn't respond to me. I think Jaina's right. The Waystone is reacting to your presence. Perhaps you'll have battle luck activating it. Stay on your guard. The Jailer's forces paid us no mind when it was dormant, but there's no telling what they'll do if that changes. Activate the eroded Waystone in Cosiris.
Never
When
lose
the
hope.
Jailer realizes our plan, he'll send all his forces against us. Our only chance is to keep them at bay long enough for the Waystone to fully charge. Every second counts.
Alrighty then. Survive the Jailer's onslaught.
First ones. Responding to a mortal? Impossible. Forsworn! Take them!
Denied. Ah, leave me
Hold the
alone.
line! The Waystone must finish charging!
Let's have some fun. So here we see the Waystone charging.
My forces are vast. Endless! We have stopped endless armies before. We will never yield!
Do not falter!
Comes for the soul of your world. All that you see, all that you know, will be undone. Jaina, something's wrong. It seems the Waystone has stopped charging.
The stone responds to you, champion. Try to activate it while we hold off the Jailer's army.
That's a lot of enemies. The Waystone appears to be waiting for something. You reach out and touch its surface.
Nothing escapes the law. Yield to the inevitable.
They've stopped their advance. The light is with me. Even here. Go, champion! Go! You have failed.
I have precisely what I need.
Peculiar.
Greetings, mortal.
Okay, so we just received our achievement into the mall. So I guess that concludes this video. Now, I do hope that I can get to this part again, because we are actually frozen in time. Frozen in place by Fate Scribe Ro Tal, which is this guy. So yeah, even though we managed to escape the maw, the jailer said he has precisely what he needs. What would that mean? I guess further videos will have to reveal that. So, as the Amalgamation of Souls told us, we actually found a way out of the maw through the Waystone. On our way there we ran into Helia, who apparently is in league with the jailer, I guess. Or at least she's in his realm. So Thrall threw his axe to her. Yeah, he threw his axe to her in a emotional response, I guess. So we found him a new axe. We rescued Bane. We broke the curse that was cast upon him, and we made it to the Waystone. There we noticed that the Waystone was responding only to ourselves, so to our hero, and we managed to escape the maw, but as you can see, the others were left behind. So that's it for this video, and well, you may guess it, in the next videos we will try to find our friends back, or our missing Azeroth leaders. But for now, not only did we get the achievement, we also finished the first part of this campaign. So as you can see, Through the Shattered Sky has been completed, which actually gets completed when we enter this area. So again, thanks for watching, and in the next video we will continue with the next part of the campaign, Arrival in the Shadowlands. See ya!